Do you want a luxury getaway without all of the airport chaos? Well, hop on Brightline with me. We are going to head down to Aventura, Florida for a beautiful 36 hours of style, shopping, and fun and relaxation. And I invite you to come along. If that sounds like fun, keep on watching.
You've been hiding in the shadows way too long.
Okay, guys, let me give you the scoop on exactly what's going on. So earlier this summer, actually about this time of the summer, we were actually supposed to be going to Paris this summer, which is a trip I spent a ton of time planning, curating, doing all the things, but we did have to cancel because my husband had unexpected surgery, which canceled all of our big summer travel plans. So no big deal, health first, that's the most important thing. But this is just kind of a quick little family getaway. And I'm really excited because I feel like there's a few moments in Aventura Mall that definitely lean Parisian or lean French, which I'm excited about. So at any rate, the scoop is Hubs basically said, hey, let's maybe just do like a staycation or like somewhere close by. And I was like, you know what we haven't done that would be so fun? Let's jump on the Brightline and pick a stop and then kind of explore, spend a little time. So we're just doing like a one night getaway. We're going to leave at around, I think we're going to catch the 7 or 8 o'clock train down to Aventura. And then we are going to drop our bags at the hotel. We're going to go straight to the Aventura Mall, which if you don't know is one of the country's largest malls that was also voted one of the best malls in the country this past year. I have never been there, but after doing some research, I'm really excited because one of the cool things about the mall is they have all these art installations, and I am a huge art fanatic. My husband and I love to go to art shows. We love to go to art auctions, and we love to collect art pieces. And so I was really just excited to hear that as we're, shopping and doing the normal stuff you would do in a mall, we can see some cool art too. So I'm really excited about that. And also there's some really fun little shops that I want to go to. So I don't want to give away all the deets because we're going to plug that in here for you in just a second and show you kind of a walkthrough of exactly what we're doing, what we're going to see, why we're there. But I do want to share with you a couple of things I'm excited about. So one, let me say we're staying at the JW Marriott, and I'm excited. It's ranked really high, and I'm excited to tour the property. I will say I really was leaning towards a Four Seasons or the Ritz, but they were a little further down, like 45 minutes from the mall. And because we were going for such a short amount of time, I just wanted to go with the one that was closest. So we're going to do the JW Marriott. We'll be giving you kind of some little sneak peeks and things like that as we tour that property when we get there as well. But after we drop our bags, we're going to head to the mall. And a couple of the highlights that we're excited about is there is a new restaurant called Eataly, like Eataly, I think is how it's spelled. It just opened a few weeks ago, and the whole concept is they have a couple of restaurants in this kind of, I don't know how to explain it. It's like it has kind of a marketplace that is inspired all like foods from Italy and things that you can grab and go and take home. I feel like if you lived in the area, that would be an amazing spot to go get your pasta and your sauces and your chocolates and all the things. So they have this marketplace, and then flanked on either side of the marketplace, they have restaurants. So I think we're going to try one of those. My husband seems to be really into the new one there. We've never been here before, but we've never been to an Eataly either. So we're kind of excited to check that out. I'm really excited to go to Lottery, and I didn't even realize they had one there, but this was one of my stops that I had planned on our Paris itinerary. And I am dying for one of their cute little tote bags because it matches our brand. It matches my vibe. It's kind of that like tealy kind of color. So I'm really excited to check that out. So at any rate, we'll definitely be going there. And of course, we're going to get some macarons and do all the things, or maybe a coffee. I don't know. We'll see. I'm excited about that as well. And then, we're going to do some shopping with the kids. So we're bringing all the kids in tow. I have a college age daughter, and I have two boys in high school as well. So we're going to get some school shopping done while we're there. Then we're going to go back, relax at the hotel, and just enjoy the property. Because I have a travel agency and we have connections and things like that, I do have a guaranteed late checkout the next day. We don't have to check out till 4 o'clock. So we're getting away with only having to book one room, earning agency commission on it, which is great for my travel entrepreneurs that are following. If you know, you know. And we'll be able to stay late, and it also includes breakfast in the morning for 4 out of 5 of us, which is a great, great value. So we're excited to try that out. Take advantage of those extra perks to really extend the vacation. Then we're going to catch the 4 or 5 o'clock train back to Orlando. So this is going to be a really quick trip, but I wanted to showcase this for a couple of reasons. One, if you are coming to the Orlando area, I want to remind you that if you're thinking about adding on a cruise to your vacation, remember, I'm a CEO in the travel industry, right, guys? And for my travel entrepreneurs that follow me, a couple things you should know is Brightline pays travel agents a 20% commission. So anything that you're booking for your clients, you can earn that right back 20% for the courtesy of getting everything booked for them. If you are a traveler, just work through a certified travel professional. Make sure they're a certified travel professional. They'll have a frame or a badge that looks like this, and they can get this all booked for you. Now, I did a little trick on the Brightline. I'm going to tell you what it is, whether you are booking yourself or you're working through a travel professional, which again, I highly recommend. But with Brightline, I booked a couple of the tickets earlier in the week, because at first it was my husband and I were just talking about going by ourselves. And then he woke up this morning, he's like, you know what, I think we should bring the kids. And I'm like, great, no problem. So when I went on today, I noticed the fares had gone down about $50 a ticket. So because I know what I'm doing, and I'm a travel advisor extraordinaire, right? I know all the tricks of the trade after 30 years of being in this industry. I was able to just rebook the tickets and get the difference of the fare back in a credit. So then I use that credit to purchase a partial part of the credit to purchase the kids' tickets. And then their tickets were lower too. So we're basically kind of doing that about 24 hours in advance. Now, listen, if you're using a certified travel professional, they will know this trick as well. And a lot of times when I have clients traveling, like if they come to town and they're going down for a cruise or catching a cruise in Miami or Fort Lauderdale, we use Brightline a lot. It's convenient, it's easy, the trains are amazing. You can even go first class, which is what we're going to be doing tomorrow as well. So we're excited to show you that. But it's super, super easy to do. So as travel professionals, one of the things that you can do is book your clients, or if you're coming to town, you don't have to drive down with a rental car and have the, mental angst of having to drive in a state you're not familiar with. And also just like if you drive a lot, like if you're the dad, like my husband, he does all the driving when we do trips. He loves to do this approach where he doesn't have to drive, right? And he can actually relax. The minute we get on the train, we can relax. We're on vacation. So that 36 hours really is all vacation. So remember, you can use Brightline. It has different stops all through Florida. So in Boca Raton, in Aventura, in Miami as well. So all of those stops, you can stop there and kind of connect up with cruises or other events, or just go, it would not be unusual for me to pop down to the train and do shopping for the day in Boca Raton and come back, right? So you can do those kind of cool things in Florida because the Brightline has made it so accessible. So a lot of people still don't know how to use Brightline, so I'm really excited to bring this quick little kind of a luxury trip to you guys. So it's going to be a ton of fun. Follow along, and I gotta pack, so we'll see you guys on the road. So we have made it to Brightline. We made it to the station about 40 minutes ahead of time. Breezed through security, super, super easy. And then went into the premium lounge. So we were able to have breakfast. The kids were able to do that, which was super fun. We boarded the train and then realized we were missing a suitcase because one of my sons forgot it up in the lounge. So we had to... I mean, if we could, I wish I could have filmed it, but it was like one of those last minute movie moments where he had to run up the escalator, grab the suitcase, run down the escalator, and jump into the train. And at the last minute, the doors shut, and we barely made it. So even though sometimes the best laid plans, right? But we made the train, so that's good. So overall, I've traveled on Brightline before, but it's my family's first time traveling on Brightline, so super fun. But just to kind of bring you up to speed, because you guys know we're just going for a 36-hour trip down to Aventura area to do some fun shopping and relaxing and hanging out at the hotel. We boarded at 7:50. We should be there no later than 11, and the hotel's pretty close to the station. So the plan is we're going to stop at the hotel and drop the suitcases off. Now, we did bring suitcases. So the nice thing with Brightline is you can literally carry your luggage right on the train with you if you want to. You can check it too, which I have done when I've been on a cruise and my bag was super heavy. But knowing we're only being here 36 hours, we brought 2 big suitcases to bring any of our shopping bags back. We're going to do some school shopping for the kids too. And then also our necessities are in our carry-on. So you're allowed to bring on 2 without a fee, at least in premium class. I'd have to double check that for regular class. But so we brought all the suitcases on. We just carried them because the big ones literally had nothing in them. So it was super, super easy. And the way back, I have my 2 strong boys with me, so they'll muscle those back in here after they're filled with all of our shopping treasures, which will be fun. But after we caught the quick breakfast earlier, they're going to come around and serve snacks and drinks and whatnot. We were able to reserve this little area where you have the tables, which is really nice, not just for filming, but also my husband's over there working on his laptop. So because there's 5 of us, we have a pod of 4 because no one booked the extra seat, and then we have this 2 seats right across. So we're all together at the very front. In fact, we're the first seats at the front of the train, which is cool. Now, on the way back, I purposely booked us towards the back in the first car, just so we could be closer to our luggage and it's easier to handle in and out, knowing it was going to be much heavier on the way back. So a little tip for you there. So we're just going to ride the train for a few hours, and then we're going to head to the JW Marriott, check our stuff in, and then we will head to the mall. So keep on following, lots more to come. Hey guys, I just wanted to show you how big this restroom is here. It's ginormous. Like, I think it's, I would guess that it is wheelchair compliant, but it's big. Like, you could change your clothes. This is not an airport bathroom for sure. Has a baby changing station, and when you press a little button, it kind of locks you in here, but definitely in a room where you could change your outfit or do all the things. So don't be afraid to drink too much coffee or soda like I did today. All right, guys, so we just checked in at the JW Marriott, and we have 2 junior suites. The kids are staying in the one across the hall, and we checked both of them, and we definitely, this is the superior of the 2 because it's set on a corner. Wait till I show you this. It's really nice. All right, check this out. So let me back up so you guys can get the full picture here. So I'm going to come back to the bathroom because I want you guys to see how beautiful this room is. So it has this beautiful couch, coffee table, a chair. Over in the other room, I think they just have a couch, a little desk, but this room is huge, you guys. It's so big. We have a king bed, TV. So what's really cool about this room, unlike the other one, it kind of has some palm trees and you can kind of a sneak peek of the pool. This one has a full view to the golf course, and you can even watch people hitting on the range out there, which is kind of cool. But this room, you guys, is ginormous. I mean, we could have 30 people in here. It's so big. So love this. Again, it's room 1625 in the Jasmine building, the JW Marriott. And then we have so much light in this room because we have extra windows here and here, and cozy king size bed. So let me show you the bathroom. And also, I love a full-size mirror for sure. And also there's some extra space here and a whole bunch of drawers, which is nice. But guys, This bathroom is also double the size of the same junior suite category across the hall. This is the difference in knowing for your clients. It would cost you the same money to book either of these rooms, but knowing which room to ask for, if available, is something a certified travel professional can help you with. So what I love is check out this marble, so nice. This one has a bathtub in it. I think across the hall it was just a shower, and then full marble inside the shower as well. So a separate shower, cute bathtub, and you can open the windows. I don't think you'd want to, and then look how cute. There is a bidet as well as a regular toilet, so a very European for sure. Right, so what do you guys think of our room here at the JW Marriott? Now we're gonna head over to do some shopping, which I'm so excited about, at Aventura Mall. So then we get to come back and relax in this giant hotel room. So keep following along. Okay guys, little update for you. My family loves the hotel so much we're going to extend our stay. So I know I said we're staying for a quick 36-hour getaway, but it looks like it's going to be a little bit more, probably over 48 now. So we are going to go ahead and go downstairs and book another night because they do have a water park here at the JW Marriott. So even though I have teenagers, once they saw it, they were like, yes, let's do all the things. So I think we're just going to have a really relaxing day tomorrow. Keep following along. We're going to have lots of fun stuff to cover here on our luxury weekend. So keep on following. Hey guys, good morning. Okay, so it's Sunday. It's our last day here. We did indeed extend the stay. One thing I want to tell you for all my travel agent entrepreneurs and friends, remember when folks are staying, especially at the nicer hotels, that you check to see if there's any extra benefits available. So for example, Envoy class, we were able to get 2 free breakfasts for each room every day. But in addition to that, here in this particular property, you can go to the buffet breakfast at the steakhouse, which was much nicer because the line was out the door at the regular buffet breakfast. So just a little insider tip there. But we're heading to Tidal Cove, and we're gonna try to take a peek at the water park for you guys today. So I don't think I'm gonna go to the water park. Maybe I'll slide into the lazy river a little bit before we have to hop our train later, but let's go check and see, and at least you guys can get a peek inside here and what the water park experience is like here at the JW Marriott. Okay guys, so the check-in process wasn't too bad, about 10 minutes in line. You just have to sign a quick little waiver, and then because we are Marriott's program, we actually got free tickets into the water park. Otherwise it's around $80-90 per ticket to get in. So just gonna kind of walk around. They have like a big pool, a little lazy river, and some water slides. So let me show you around. Do you guys know I love a lazy river? I don't know that it's a super big one. Maybe we'll find out later. Looks like it's about 3 feet in depth and not too fast moving. So I think anyone could probably handle it. Trying to figure out how many in total, but it looks like we have These ones over here, that's definitely 2 slides. And then this bigger one, which I'm guessing is maybe a family slide of some kind. And then another 2 on that side. So it looks like 5 altogether. Double ones, you're carrying your raft up. Oh yeah, they definitely have family ones. I see them kind of coming down over here. Okay, and they do have a flow rider. You guys know we love to check those out on the cruise ship, so they have one of those here too, which is kind of cool. We'll check that out in a second. Flow rider was pretty cool. You know what I'm appreciating about this lazy river I'm noticing is it's pretty shady. Just noticing they have a couple of cabanas. I'm betting you can rent these. Nice that they're sitting right by the lazy river so you can pop in and out pretty easily. They have TVs, a safe, have some beds you can rent as well and reserve. What I would recommend is your first day here is figure out where you want your reserved seats. These shady ones are nice. Okay guys, that was fun checking out the water park, right? So we have a few hours before our train leaves. So I think I'm going to head back to the room, put my bathing suit on, spend a little time in the lazy river before we have. All right guys, I thought about maybe going to the lazy river. I do love a lazy river, but there were a lot of kids and we have just a few hours before we have to head back to the train station. So I said, you know what, I'm just gonna go relax at the adult pool and have some well-deserved rest. So we're gonna do that for a little bit, then we're gonna go back to the room, pack up, and head out on the 4 o'clock train back to Orlando. So let's go get some much needed relaxation in. Will you join me? This is kind of nice. So if you are not here with kids, you can still have a nice little sanctuary here. There's literally about 5 or 6 people in the pool area. Maybe only about 10 total hanging around. Really pretty. I also forgot to pack 2 things. I forgot to pack sunscreen, which I never forget to pack, but I sure did. And I forgot to pack a beach tote. So this lingerie tote that I got yesterday is coming in so handy. It's my new favorite bag to toss in the suitcase, and it's so cute. Well, we're gonna head back to the room and probably get packed up and head back to the Brightline station soon so we can get back to Orlando and resume our regularly scheduled programming. So if you guys like today's video, don't forget to like, subscribe, ring that notification bell so we can take you on all of our adventures in the future. I'll see you guys soon.
Suitcase packed, world on my side, luxury, live, enjoy is my guide.